Hi there, welcome back to Tyranny. It's Judgment Day and we are the law. Of course, it's in our mind it's Judgment Day. It's not really Judgment Day, it's Warriors Day today, but there is Judgment Day. And today we're going to level up a bit, and as I'm pretty much in the mood to level up, let's see what our main character, Jacob the Law, a tank, can do here. Unspent talent points. Let's see. Up here we have agility, range, magic, power, but we want to go for defense. Let's see what we can do. Shield bash is pretty nice. One-handed mastery. Also good. We could gain that bonus to armor. Would be a good thing. The pinning strike. Enemies that are struck from stealth are rooted in place. No, that's not for us. Iron, light as air. Temporarily remove all recovery penalties from equipped armor and shields. That seems like a good thing as well. But maybe we can also go for these. Blade wall. Yeah, 2 additional enemies to be engaged at one time. If Blade Wall 1, Blade Wall 2 will definitely be good. Shield Mastery 2. And one-handed Mastery. I mean, this is pretty easy to choose, right? We want to have more engaged enemies, definitely on our tank. So let's go for Blade Wall 2. There we go, let's save that. And we have an attribute point. What should we do here? Do we need more attack? I don't really think so. More wits? We're not really that witty, right? Resolve is pretty cool. Vitality too. Finesse. I mean, I think we're going just for the standard tank stat vitality. Let's see. How much difference does that make? Yeah, quite a lot. %35% bonus health. Pretty nice. More accuracy is also a very good thing, but we have enough accuracy for a tank, I think. So let's go for vitality here. Very nice. And we have Barrick to level up. Let's see. He was holding pretty well on his own, so we may not need more like vitality nor resolve. We might add some might in, because it also improves defense. More armor deflection though would also be pretty nice with finesse, and accuracy is also very welcome to do that. So resolve, on the other hand, also pretty good. I think all in all, we can give Barrick. I mean, vitality is just so good with him, with his very good armor, right? Let's see. He would have the same health as our hero, Jacob the Law Dread. But finesse, yeah, it increases the accuracy very much. It's a balancing act, right? I believe we should go for vitality first, as long as it costs only 1 point still. We'll concentrate on this. And then we have the talents of him. He is the Punisher. He has the Punisher talents. We have, yeah, Must spend 1 point in the Punisher tree to unlock Tier 4. See, we have Training Ground. Yeah, bonus experience. That's pretty good, but yeah, that's just... I don't know. I mean, the Fierce Demeanor is also very good. Resolve Reduction. Legs of Iron. Root in Place. Gaining immunity to push and prone effects and a large boost to endurance at the cost of the ability to move. This Punisher tree, I can tell you. I mean, Resolve Reduction would be pretty nice. But what does Resolve do again? Let's see. Affliction Duration, Endurance, Will, Magic Defense. So Resolve does quite much. I mean, we should try the legs. I mean, the Fierce Demeanor. Let's do that. And we have unlocked a next level here. So let's save that. Let's go. We have already unlocked stuff for Lantry, who has leveled up a little bit quicker than we have, strangely. So let's see, maybe we can talk to someone now. I think Barik is glowing, or do I imagine that? All of them are glowing. Who should we talk to for a nice change? Maybe let's talk to Barik. We just leveled him up.
And so civil war divides the armies of mighty Kyros. The reckoning that comes of this failure will be great indeed. We find ourselves in the darkest times. Brothers and sisters who fought for a similar cause now skewer each other over blighted lands in the favor of distant powers.
What would you have done at Wendrian's Well, my great comrade Barik?
Backing the disfavored was the only logical choice. Graven Ash is the only Archon worthy of your confidence, and you were wise to recognize as much. Naturally, I would have done the same. Whatever others might say about what happened in Wendrian's Well, you acted from instinct. I can't help but respect that.
Well, nice. Yeah, let's go onward. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I mean, let's ask the others too. Verse has something new to say. I believe when this is glowing, they have something new to say. So let's ask Verse. I mean, she should be on the other hand, on the other part of the spectrum, but I'm not sure. Maybe she has changed loyalty. Maybe she has found reason.
So, the Scarlet Chorus and Disfavored are at each other's throats. Can't say I didn't see that coming, but the Archons might have waited until one war was over before they started another.
Yeah. Do you think I made the right decision? We're not questioning ourselves here. We just want to know what Verse is thinking, to also test her loyalty.
Fighting with the Disfavored. Not the call I would have made, but I'm sure you have your reasons. If you like iron weapons or something about that purple uniform excites you, then be my guest.
So she's taking the neutral stance. I mean, she's part, or she was part of the chorus, so of course she would have made another call, but she's not criticizing us. That's good to know.
Who can say? War is all about compromising your morals, deciding who lives and dies. What seems like a mistake turns into your greatest call down the road.
Yeah, war is a machine that changes everything, that falls into it.
Let me make one thing clear, just so that there aren't any misunderstandings. You support Graven Ash, and I couldn't care less. I'm here because you've done what none of the Archons could. Not even the voices of Nerat would fault me that. He's also a complete bastard, and I wouldn't want to miss an opportunity to stab him in the gut and take control of his army. So, there's that.
I'm not sure whom she means, Graven Ash or the voices of Nerat. I mean, she could mean both.
I'll say this much. Our time together is anything but dull. My blades are yours for as long as you'll have me.
Well, let's be off then. We'll talk to Lantry. Let's see what the neutral guy has to say.
At least in theory, I'm supposed to be observing history and not getting myself wrapped into it. All the same, this is the thrill of a lifetime. Rarely does one stand so close to monumental moments in the making.
Wow, that was an alliteration if there's ever one. The monumental mountain moments in the
If
making.
given the choice between a multifaceted hive mind of treachery and a surly old soldier, General Grumps is the wiser choice. It's patently obvious which Archon is truly loyal to Kyros. So, I must ask, are you planning on taking sides in the Civil War? Or do you have other plans?
I am a servant of the Archon of Justice. That much has not changed. And we're taking definitely the side of Graven Ash and the Disfavored for now. So, but they cannot be sure of us. They must prove that they are worthy. Again and again. Orderly. Like the law.
Dutifully spoken. It is Tunon's duty to arbitrate matters between the Archons, so this rift between Ash and Nerat certainly falls under his jurisdiction. And here you are, thrust in the middle of the dispute. No doubt the mighty adjudicator will be relying heavily on you to get to the truth of the matter. Whatever you do next, consider that many eyes will be upon you, for you have both delivered and taken away the Overlord's edicts, and few will know how to make sense of the latter. You are an exception the Archons cannot afford to ignore. They will likely aim to control or destroy you.
Oh, have you heard of edicts being broken before? Interesting stuff he has to say.
Most of Kyros' edicts were either worded to end in a manner of the Overlord's choosing, or the edicts have simply continued in perpetuity. That's not to say there haven't been stories of broken edicts. They're just uncommon. The oldest is, I think, Golbraith and the Edict of Sorrows, and that tale dates back to around the year 110. Aside from you, the most recent was the Edict of Twisting Grasses, back in 380.
Wow, Lantry is amazing.
In all these stories, Kyros' edict very clearly gives its victim a single way to escape, and someone manages it. What's never happened is the pure abatement of an edict, like using a spell of warding or cancellation.
Interesting. Have a moment, let's talk further. So what's on your mind? Did you want to discuss matters of the present, or would you prefer a more scholarly rant? Let's rant. No, let us discuss current matters.
How can I help?
You're taking lots of notes. What about?
All kinds of things. My mind is old, memory's a sieve. Keeping track of you, noting what I hear of the war, scribbling down reminders to myself, that sort of thing.
So, is it safe to be writing on your arms that
No,
much?
certainly not. But it depends on the ink I'm using. Too much cerulean and I can't sleep. But just the right amount, and I can write all night. The red ink will give you swamp bottom if you drink it, but absorbed through the skin, it'll make you taste colors and smell music. Speaking of which, I should change out my tip.
Oh god, I thought he was a sage, but he's just a drug addict.
I use 3 kinds. Sepia, cerulean, and a red that's never the same shade. My recipe needs work. I like having 3 colors, but they also provide different states of mind for writing.
Oh my god, he's probably using needles for writing. Yeah, did you ever have the idea to open a tattoo shop? I mean, in this war and with the chorus, they certainly like tattoos. That's all for now, Lantry. Whew. Let's see.
On it.
The Citadel. Should we leave it? I have to say, I really like the graphics in this game. It's just so fine-lined. I mean, compare this to the older Diablo graphics. These fires really look, even if it's clear that it is like an anime-like graphic. it looks so realistically, while on the other hand, adding to the atmosphere a lot. Wow, let's continue. Where should we go now? We've been to Ascension Hall, Vengeance Well Citadel. I mean, the world is glowing, so where to go now? Let's see, what do we have here? I believe Bastard City or the Sunset Spire would be the next things to go, but let's have a look at the map. Show map names. Yeah, I want to show. I want to see. There's Haven here. Something we have to discuss or have to discover. Blade Grave. That's areas probably. And we'll find probably many more points in this. Ah, look at that. Is this Kyros watching? Who is that? And who is that guy? Grinning. And that guy is a little bit tortured, right? This is Graven Ash. Oh, this must be the voices of Nerat then. And yeah, these are the guys that are his voices. That's a symbol. The Sentinel Stand. The Iron Hearth. Oh, the Burning Library entrance. Is that Alexandria? Where should we go? Bastard City? Sunset Spire. We said we would go to Bastard City, so let's go to Bastard City and Tunon's Court. 2 days, 12 hours. When the Bastard City fell to Kyros' armies, Tunon the Educator, Archon of Justice, claimed the palace for his own. And now Tunon's Court serves as the center of law and governance for the Tiers. Let's travel there. Bastard City. What a nice name for justice. Different enemies. Oh, that was a very nice loading picture. Parry, control, vigor. Report to Tunon. This will probably be very, very long. Let's have a look at this. Where's Tunon? Is that Tunon? It seems to be Tunon. And it's Judgment Day. Yeah, this means we're taking a pause for now. Next time, speaking to Tunon. So it's Judgment Day and we are the law. Thank you for watching. Happy gaming to you. And see you in the next episode of Tyranny.